Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Grammar Made Easy. Today in this video, I'm going to talk about the cause and effect relationship in sentences. Let's get started. Cause means the reason. When we want to know about the reason, we ask a question why. And if you want to answer this question, you use certain words or phrases to give the reasons. These words or phrases are because, because of, due to, since, and as. On the other hand, effect is the result of something that has happened. And to express the results, we use certain words and phrases, such as therefore, so, consequently, as a result, lead to, and because of that. If you look at this table, I have already used them in two columns, like because of, due to, since, and as, showing the cause or the reason of something in a sentence. On the other hand, these are the words or phrases showing the result in sentences. Let's move on to the next slide. How to use because of, due to, since, and as in sentences. Sentence number one: I came by taxi because my car didn't start in the morning. So this is the result, but this is the reason. And you see, the reason or the cause starts in because. So it means that you can use because, and after that you have to put the reason of something. You can also switch over the places of these clauses by putting an the sentence is the word because in the beginning, and then it should be followed by the reason, and there should be a comma, and then you put the result at the end of a sentence. So I hope this is clear. In this sentence, I have used a different word, that is as. It means the same thing like because. I came by taxi as my car didn't start in the morning. You can also do the switching over of the clauses here by putting in the first, on the first place here is my car didn't start in the morning. This is the reason. I came by taxi. This is the result. Once again, as is used with the reason. Similarly, since it's raining, you need to drive carefully. The conjunctions because, as, and since are used with a complete clause. First of all, you should know that what a clause is. Actually, clauses are those, you can say, maybe sentences or maybe parts of the sentences which have their own subjects and verbs, because independent clauses actually show a complete meaning, whereas dependent clauses do not show the complete meaning in sentences, though they may have their own subjects and verb combinations. Let's move on to the next slide. It says, we camped there as because since it was too dark. So if you look at this sentence, it is having a subject and a verb combination. It means it is a complete clause. It's a complete clause, and we have combined them, or you can say connected them with the words like maybe because or as or since. On the other hand, phrases like due to, because of, they are used with what? With phrases only. For example, due to his hard work. So due to, this is showing the reason, and his hard work is a phrase. He could achieve his dream job, and it is a complete sentence which is actually what? The result of that hard work. His hard work is a phrase. It is different from the clause because there is no subject and a verb combination. So if you see here, we don't see any verb here. Similarly, you can also use the phrase because of. So because of his hard work, he could achieve his dream job. I hope this is clear. Let's move on to the next slide. There are some more examples which can help you understand easily. The fuse blew up because we had overloaded the circuit. So this because this is the reason here and this is the result. Once again, as we were too late, this is the reason now, or this is the cause. He was angry. Now this is the result. Since the market was overcrowded, we have to wait too long for our turn. So this is the reason with since and comma, and then we have a result here at the end of the sentence. There are some words or phrases, as I said it in the earlier slides, that are showing the result of something, like so, therefore, consequently, as a result, because of that, or lead to. If you look at sentence number one, it says, "It began to rain, so I opened my umbrella." This so shows the result of that. Like, for example, because of the rain, I opened my umbrella. The water was cold, so I didn't go swimming. Once again, it is the same thing and before, so you need to put a comma here in the sentences. You can also say the same sentence, by the way, or the same idea by using the word therefore, and therefore can be used in different ways. the water was the water was cold, and you put a full stop here, then therefore starts with capital T, therefore comma I didn't go swimming. This is one way of using therefore. Another way is what that you actually put a full stop, I mean after the first sentence, and then you put the subject here in the beginning, then followed by a comma, therefore here in the middle between the subject and the verb, then another comma, and then the verb here, didn't go swimming. So it means you can just change the place of the word therefore in sentences, or you can put it also at the end of the sentence, like what, the water was cold, I didn't go comma, and then we put therefore here at the end of the sentence. So I hope that's clear. You can use it in three different ways, the way you like. The meaning remains the same, I mean having no change in the meaning. Look at the some other signaling words or phrases showing the result of something. He didn't study well. Consequently, he failed the test. So you can use also consequently here in sentences and putting a comma after it and complete the sentence, the rest of the sentence, I mean. Or you can also say, I mean, the same idea by using the phrase as a result in sentences. It rained heavily. As a result, all the streets are flooded in the city. So this is the result showing, I mean, or shown by the phrase as a result. Following a super diet leads to longevity. Now, there is something like when you are using leads to or contributes to or results or result in, you have to use either the noun or the noun phrase. Like what? For example, if you look at this sentence, following a super diet leads to longevity, so we know that this is a noun after leads to. If you look at the second sentence, to long life, now this is a noun phrase. This is a noun phrase. So it means at the end of the sentence, when you are writing leads to or lead to, contributes to or contribute to, or results in or result in, you can put in either a noun or a noun phrase. Eating a lot of junk food may result in obesity. So if you see here, it's a noun, just a noun. It's not a noun phrase, it's just a noun. But long life is a noun phrase. Cause and effect relationship, you can also, I mean, do some self-assessment if you want to, and you can do these sentences by putting in either of the words that I have already explained to show the cause and effect relationship. First of all, you need to decide that where is the cause and where is the result. After that, the signal words or the phrases that I have made a table of in one of the slides, you can just refer to that and try to fill in those. If you need any assistance, I'm happy to help you in the comment section. These are, some other sentences. You can see them here on this slide. I hope it will help you to some extent to remove some of the confusions in your mind when you're talking about or when you want to express the cause and effect relationship in sentences in English. Thank you very much for watching. I hope this is clear. Good luck.